Welcome back, guys. Okay, let's do this right this time. So Arkham Knight looks like it's going to be just amazingly fun. It looks like it's going to have a fun story. Scarecrow's coming back. Just great things all around are happening with that game. Thirdly, this right here. No. What did that do? I hit this. What did it do? Oh. Oh, okay, now I know where I got the other card.
Phoenix, a gentle creature. The phoenix lives to an immense age because it can regenerate each time it bursts into flames. Phoenix song is magical, and its tears have healing properties.
Yeah, it can live to an immense age. How come it just isn't plain immortal? If it regenerates, does it one time it fancy just not regenerate? I mean, seriously, how does it? How's that work? I mean,
Harry, I think they need your help down near the forest. There's a pixie
oh,
door.
thanks for spoiling it. Oh, okay. Then use this. Oh, that's not loud at all. Okay, there were 3 things that came to mind. The Arkham games. God, that's loud. Oh, well, wait, over here for one.
Hi, Harry.
If I'm not mistaken, yes.
Or so I hear.
This seems quiet, but
Giant purple toad. Likes dead flies and other insects. Has a long green tongue.
yeah, that's really worthy of a wizard card. Oddly enough, one of the topics that I wanted to talk about, I completely forget. It's a pity because I was going to write them down before starting the video back up, but I didn't, and this is where it gets me. Wow. So, how come oh, okay. So wait. Why did I hit it again? Oh no, the thing's up here. Okay, so I have Netflix, just the instant watch thing. I used to have the DVD subscription thing. Frankly, that even though you can get watch some good things from that, it does get annoying if you know aren't organized, and you remember every DVD and whatnot to sand in and all that stuff. But so instant watch is a lot easier to work with. And what I've been doing is I try to watch just random things of Netflix instant watch. No, I just watch something random, whether I think I'll like it or not, and that's gotten me some fucking fantastic Indian movies. I mean, the Indian, there have been some great Indian movies made. I'll link to a, what I'll do is I have an IMDb profile. I'll link to a list I have on IMDb. By the way, I haven't forgotten the card. A list I have on IMDb of the different things I've watched. Can I hit this again? The different things I've watched off of Netflix. I have a list of everything I've watched off Netflix. And I'll just link to that. It's not complete because there's some things that I've watched off Netflix that oddly enough aren't even on IMDb. That was nice. And oh wait, let me get this first. Oh, you meet these in the Saga game on the PS2.
Guy trash. Large, dog-like spirit that could be encountered in the Forbidden Forest, either singly or in groups.
And as on the Hogwarts grounds when you go out at night, you think somebody will do something about that problem. But they did seem actually like more spirit than physical, since you can defeat. Oh wow, since you can defeat them with a Lumos. So that's not, you know, that's actually not a bad hiding place. So on Netflix, oh wait, somebody's about to warn me about something. Let it happen.
Care of Magical Creatures class is just through that gate.
And that must be a pixie infestation.
When you three have finished dealing with the
Oh.
pixies, Care of Magical Creatures class is this way.
Thanks, Navel.
It's up to you, Harry. We can explore for a bit, or follow Neville to class.
AKA, we can go to the pixie infestation and see what we can do about it, or go to class. I don't know why they had the explore for a bit. How they know. So, I'll actually have a lot of time coming out. Well, a lot, like, relative.
Neville's waiting for us, Harry. We'd better head off to class.
Bits I'm about to do with pixies.
Get away
Eek!
from me!
Eek!
We've got a pixie infestation on our hands.
Hello,
What
Hufflepuff.
can we do to help?
Uh.
Just cast at the well to stir up the swarm. You'll have to work together to get rid of them.
And you?
Get all of the pixies on the first try. You can try again as often as you want.
Talk about setting up a
You'll
mini
earn collect
game.
this card each time you can beat the swarm. If you can drive off every last pixie in the well, you'll earn all 5 cards in the set. But that's no easy feat.
Actually it's pretty easy as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, this is pretty fun though. Although, like, Hermione and Ron will talk throughout this. So, that's the life bar up there. The more pixies you hit, the lower the life bar goes. I did understand there was a life bar for the longest time. I thought there was a timer. But as like a... Oh, that was interesting. So, on Netflix, I have watched some great things and not great things. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of everything I've watched. I have just...
That prefect said
I'm
we
going
could
to-
do 5 cards in the set if we could drive all the pixies away for good.
I'm going to save all of these until after I get all of them. I think that just makes more sense. So, one thing that I'm just about to start watching on Netflix is a TV show relatively popular called Weeds. I know I can't say nothing about the show, but I know close to nothing because until I was looking at the TV series, I haven't started watching it yet. I'll start watching it sometime. I thought, you know, each episode, you know, was, you know, the normal TV length for a TV a prime time. So I thought each episode was going to be like, you know, 52 minutes about the... But no, each episode's just like 28. Which I didn't know about Weeds. There are, I think, 102 episodes, 8 seasons, and so I'll be watching Weeds for the next foreseeable, like, 6, 7, 8 months, if not longer. By the way, one of the great things I've seen on Netflix was an anime called Monster. It came out in 2004, 72 or 74 episodes. I don't remember, I think it was 74. It is, to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of animes, so take this with a small grain of salt, but it was really one of the best animes I have ever seen. It's just, it was an amazingly good anime. This would be round 4, I think. It gets repetitive. I mean, you're in no danger of losing health here. Like, at least a significant amount of health. So I'll be shouting weed sometime. I know the very basics. A suburban, I don't know even if that's right. A mother of a relatively, I don't know, wealthy, but what would you do, family? I guess the husband dies. The her husband dies. And they lose their like revenue stream, so instead she has to find another way to make money for the family so they can keep up their affluent lifestyle. And I guess it's just start selling marijuana. Now I've heard, I saw some people complaining on the IMDb boards about how the show had an evil label agenda, which just makes, honestly, it's going to, if it's a noticeable thing.
Great job, Ron. You were brilliant, Hermione.
It's just going to make me like the show a lot more. If it actually has a label agenda. You know, I don't know why we're using Rick and Summer when you could just use Pasca Pixie Pascanomi. I cannot believe that Lockout... The depth of Lockout's stupidity and arrogance, like, are immeasurable. But so, as for Weeds of it all, I mean, I guess, I of course I'll watch it. I don't know how much I'm actually going to like it. I mean, there are like very genuine, loose connections they could have, like with Breaking Bad. Like somebody who doesn't know anything about either show might think that, you know, they're like very similar. No, they actually might be, but not. But I can't get past the fact that each episode is only, instead of, you know, like 50 minutes, is only 22. I'm sorry, 28. That's going to be different. So it's going to be interesting. I hope they play it straight with marijuana, you know, since marijuana is now legal in what? Is it 4 states now? Wow, Colorado, Washington, I think Oregon just did it, and Alaska.
We did it!
That's right. Fly away and good riddance. That was fantastic.
Why are they squinting their eyes? That was pointless. I don't get it. I think we have time. If not, we can. All of these look basically the same, and you'll see why. This is, by the way, the Giants.
Bran the Bloodthirsty. Medieval, dates unknown. Lived in a castle on top of an enchanted beanstalk. Apparently fond of eating bread made with ground bones and washed down with the blood of an Englishman. Was slain by a boy named Jack.
Of course, based on the giant from the story Jack and the Beanstalk. Fairy tale Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack and the Magic Beanstalk, I don't know.
Cyclops. Ancient Greece. Dates unknown. A one-eyed giant who lived in a cave at the foot of Mount Etna. With the help of several sheep, was slain by the Greek hero Odysseus.
Iliad? I confused those two by Homer.
Hengist of Upper Barton. 15th century giant killed by the famous giant slayer Gifford Ollerton.
Who also has his own card, so he's, I think, one of the only original characters here.
Goliath. Biblical. Dates unknown. Mercenary giant used by the Philistines in their war with the Israelites. Was slain by a young boy with a slingshot.
Biblical, so at least it sounds more interesting than the show actually was.
Morholt. Ancient Celtic, dates unknown. Gigantic brother of the King of Ireland. Wounded Tristan, the Celtic hero, with a poisoned sword when the latter tried to kill him.
I only know the very basics of that. I think it's like Celtic fairy tale. I only barely remember. I think I watched a movie based around that once. I couldn't tell you any more than that. Okay, we are done with the Pixie Infested Wall, which took up practically the entire episode. Well, part. And we will be starting maybe even another entire part in our Care of Magical Creatures class. Thanks for watching, guys. We will be back in a bit with Buckbeak.